arcade with our interesting pre-stream discussions. I swear we should flip the switch earlier sometimes. It gets a little interesting in here. But we are streaming our homebrew campaign, Adventures in Alainn, and last time we had an interesting session where the party had just rescued a prisoner from a Belarus Dynasty ship, and they managed to get the prisoner to the Masked Requiem, the Thieves Guild that was requesting that this person be delivered to them. And then the party dropped him off, got their gold, and then left. And had exactly ignoring the fact that the Masked Requiem was supposed to be a potential ally on the side of the Crestborn Alliance. But they ended up going out for a night on the town most of the session, if I'm remembering correctly. And then woke up with the plans to steal a ship, but then remembered that the Masked Requiem might have more information about things for them. So I think we left off last time wondering what the heck is going on. So we'll say, just since it's been a couple weeks, that is right. Yes. Thank you. That is right. Ryland, you have a better memory than the DM. No, that's perfect. I love it. That is amazing. Oh.
It might be.
Got paid, got laid, maybe a shadow clone of Onyx.
But now I'm curious. I don't remember if I actually opened that lockbox last time.
You did.
I know we did. It was paper. It was something paper. It was a map.
It wasn't a map.
Okay.
It was kind of just some documents detailing Wyman's capture and how they were originally going to take him to the Obsidian Isle prison, but for some reason they weren't accepting prisoners at that time.
Prisoners. Oh yes,
Oh,
and he was
yeah.
being sent back to the overflow prison here in the bay.
Yes. So they ended up.
Yeah.
They were going to send him to the Iron Blades, but you guys very quickly intercepted that.
So the Iron Blades might be a little miffed at us, but the Iron Blades do take the overflows.
Let's murder hobo. Let's go. What do you think, Mel?
Murder hobos.
You know
long
what
as we
Mel
don't
would
become
say.
later.
She's just like, shouldn't we have more information before we act?
Probably.
Probably.
To be fair, when has that ever stopped us?
I was gonna say that's never stopped the group before.
It
That's
never
usually why
has.
we stop halfway through the fight, going, wait, wait, wait. I think we're on the wrong side.
That has
For record.
happened before.
It has. Honestly, it happened right in the middle of the fight.
I mean, no, accidents happen.
Oops.
Wait. I think we're on the wrong side. Hold on.
Oops, 5 dead bodies later.
Oops, we didn't mean to kill. We only killed half your friends.
Oh,
I
suck it
think
up.
this is why we get in so much trouble.
But
Yay,
somehow-
murder hobos.
But somehow you guys have a really good relationship with basically the government of the Crestborn Alliance, so...
I know, right? Being a politician, it has its benefits.
They turn a they turn a blind eye to your,
To murder?
yeah, your extra hobbies.
And the consuming of the of your political rivals?
That too.
Hey,
Extra hobbies.
that's not turning a blind eye. That's simply, being considerate
Swept
of
under the
other
carpet.
cultures. Just accepting that, some people have different cultures. Our
People's
culture is perfectly
representative
normal.
Sunivi believes in a zero-waste policy.
Exactly. If
Vote
I
now
didn't
for
kill
your
him-
local Green Party.
If I didn't kill him and eat him, who would have?
Disclaimer,
If
your
you
local
didn't
Green
kill him
Party
and
does
eat
not
him,
endorse
he would have just
cannibalism.
killed and eaten you. I mean, it's only fair.
That's true.
So, we'll say right now you guys are still in the Moonshroud sector.
Okay.
So
So
we're either
in
going to
Moonshroud-
Requiem, or we're going straight to Phantom Vanguard Iron Blades.
Do we want to ask about the Phantom Requiem first, or do we want to go to the Vanguard because we're going to steal the ship in Vanguard?
I mean, if we're
Do we
gonna
even
ask,
need to steal a ship anymore?
yes.
Yeah, we want one.
I thought we
Or-
promised it to the pirates.
Yep, that's why we need to steal it.
Yeah, Glucose just wants to take the boat and run, but yeah, we want boats. Boats.
We need to learn how to sail if we're going to get more boats.
We're on a boat, motherfucker. Check the motherfucking...
I'm proud of myself, I got both of those references.
Okay, so Moonshroud, where we are, Phantom Requiem, then Blades.
Yep.
Right? That's where we're headed?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So,
Unless we wanted to, walk in circles again.
I just want to go straight to the Iron Blades or the Phantom Vanguard and mess stuff up.
There'll be plenty of time to mess stuff up once we get there. Don't worry.
I gotta
To the right side,
represent.
if you go back there, you might have another chance at seeing that weird elf person you're so fond of.
A weird what?
Elf
Oh,
person
yeah.
you're so fond of.
Yeah. Onyx is cool.
No, I thought Onyx is Shroud. It's
Onyx
at the
is-
Phantom Requiem. I thought that was Layla.
Oh, well, then you might have a chance at seeing Layla.
Layla. Tom wants to lay Layla.
If I get laid and get paid again, I'm definitely writing it that way.
oh my god.
Tom's diary just best week ever.
Polar Rock is the best. So,
I found family. I found love twice. I found cash.
I got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo. I'm all kinds of powerful now. You guys.
God, you're just on spring break, aren't you, Tom? I've just worked it out. This is your spring break.
This is where I'm
It,
going
it
from now
must
on.
be.
That
This
other
is
dock
his spring
doesn't have
break.
what this-
It's a port city. He's getting drunk. He's getting laid and paid and getting tattoos when drunk. It fits.
It's his spring break.
It could be all of our spring break if you guys want to, get tattoos and get drunk and get laid.
I mean, I already have a tattoo. I already have a tattoo. You can't improve on
I
your face.
started
you
with
shed that yet?
tattoos.
No, not yet.
No, he likes it. He likes walking around in his assless chaps. It's because the tail doesn't fit otherwise.
No, I was more
You're
meaning
right.
when's he molt?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you
goodness.
know, once a month or so.
Well, if the picture of Saint Nightingale is like a sacred tattoo, maybe it just stays there forever.
Oh,
Just
God,
like
you
blessed with
said-
divine light to keep it.
Maybe
That's amazing. So
she could at least buy me dinner first.
before blessing your
I'll
ass
show-
with divine light.
I'll show up.
We got you a nice rump roast.
Hey.
No.
Oh.
So you guys head to the Mask Requiem, and you walk into the Solace Inn, and you see Layla there, having actually a conversation with Wyman now that he's had a night to rest and recover from the events of the day before, and there
and
seems
his
to be
brain isn't mush.
exactly. There seems to be a sort of breakfast going. It's very, very meager. There's not much to it. It's, if I were to rank it, it would be better than what you got in the Dock District, but maybe not as elaborate as the Moon Shroud with all of their glow-in-the-dark dishes. Moon Shroud?
I like the psychedelic mushrooms. They're fun.
Girls.
And Layla just says, "Oh, you're back. What can I
Yeah,
help
we're
you
like
with?"
that bad penny you can't get rid of.
Where the gifts that keeps on giving.
And we want to give you the opportunity to tell us about those other guilds that suck. And we will take
Sound like
care
you're
of
going into a sales pitch. And we want to give you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Are you ready for more? Because we have more in store for you.
So Layla just says, "Oh, yeah, I suppose. I just opened the doors for today, but I have a feeling this is a closed door conversation. Let me get you all some breakfast."
At the mention of a closed door conversation, Sunevi's gonna go ahead and just close the doors of the building.
Nice. So
Possibly lock.
she brings out some porridge and some eggs and some morning ale for those who would partake. But she just says, "Well, you must be trusted enough within the Moon Shroud to be even taking the mission that I sent over to them. So, what information are you looking for?"
I'm just here for the booze.
We need a boat, and we know that they have boats because they're right by the dock. And we also just kind of want to mess stuff up. So if you want us to mess some of their stuff up, we thought we'd check in here first.
We were also wondering if you knew anything. Iron Blades and them taking the overflow prisoners.
Yeah, so we have received some information. We've been keeping an eye out on the Iron Blade sector in particular. Because although they're a
Okay.
smaller guild than the Phantom Vanguard, they have been. There seems to be an increase of activity at their prison lately. And a couple of our scouts caught wind that there is a very high profile, high security prisoner in the Iron Blade sector as we speak right now. I was relieved that it wasn't Wyman and that we still had a chance to save him yesterday because his ship hadn't arrived yet, but apparently there's one other more high profile, which I don't know who would be. We haven't received any information or haven't received word
You
of
said
like
which?
any. Well, no. We just don't know who this individual would be.
Well, I suppose we better go and find out.
Maybe it's the daughter of the royal family of the dynasty.
Mel gives you a nasty look.
But isn't that Mel? Isn't that Mel?
Yeah, Belle.
I look like I've developed a sudden migraine.
Mel just goes, fucking A, guys!
Oh, sorry, Melantha.
Bellantha. It's Bellantha. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And both Layla and Lyman, their eyes go wide, and they're just like, You're the princess? We haven't heard
I
of you
didn't say
in months. They're telling everybody that the Alliance captured you, which we assumed was full of crap. And Mel just goes, thanks, guys.
Did we fuck up?
You should have let me go murder hoboing.
Is this what I get for trying to give you ale in the morning? Jeez.
I just want to mess stuff up. Get it? 'Cause I messed this up.
Speaking of deal,
I gather that.
Speaking of deal, I'm going to like at least just nudge one of the what's the term? The not glasses. What are they called? A tankard?
Yeah.
Everyone of the tankards walks well and just go. We might need this.
Thank you.
I
And she
find it
immediately just starts drinking. At like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Woo, party!
Spring break.
Spring break!
And
year
she
is it
looks
anyway?
towards all of you and she's just like, it's... You're the reason why I drink.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Tom's the reason a lot of us.
I'm the reason. I'm the reason that a lot of women prefer women. I'm the reason a lot of women drink. I'm the reason that one woman decided to abandon me in a city with an owl.
And yet he still has so much self-confidence. It doesn't faze him in the least.
I think that might just be a facade, you know.
You think he's? You think he? Well, they do say fake it till you make it.
Until you make it.
Exactly, and he's still trying to make it.
Oh my goodness.
You mean you think he
Sorry.
suffers from crippling insecurity?
You know I'm right in the room, right? Like, I'm right here.
Not now, Tom. We're talking about you.
I mean, if we're just trying to insult him now, we could start making jokes about the lengths of blade, etc.
So, Layla looks towards all of you and just says, so, what are your stakes in all of this?
And I think
Medium rare pepper sauce.
Oh,
Well, as you heard Tom, he just wants to murder Hobo.
I think it's the easiest and the fastest solution. We get the boat, we free whoever this high-profile captive is, and they get punished for playing with my name. They wrote it backwards.
It made it.
Oh, the Phantom Vanguard. Got it. Oh, man. So, she just says, yeah, I get that. But I mean, more long term, what are you looking to accomplish? Are you looking to help the city, or are you looking to head somewhere else? Sounds like syphilis. Oh my god.
I am not sorry.
It burns.
It burns.
So, she's just looking at all of you.
Playing the game.
Yep.
We have been quested by Saint Nightingale herself to travel the world and prevent the collection of relics to help raise Lycidas himself.
Well, some of us have.
I mean, you're part of the quest, even if she didn't meet with you.
You met Saint Nightingale?
So
Yeah, she's cool.
It's
Some of us did.
wow.
I think she's one of the first women who is not like outright disgusted by me.
I mean, she did nearly rain fire down upon you.
Nearly.
That's true. Nearly. Hey, getting better.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it burns.
Does it bother anybody else that we have been in touch with two gods and one of them nearly burned us to death and the other one actually did decide to smite one of us?
She wasn't a god. She was.
She was a
Or
fey
she-
god.
And the one that I worship tends to just give me rain clouds.
That is
that
so
tell you?
true.
Yeah.
He knows you need to
And
stay
yours gives
hydrated
you
when you're
rain
not in the
clouds
swamp.
regularly. That's
good
it.
for you.
That's what they're doing.
The gods give the toughest fights to their strongest soldiers. I am not one of them. Please stop.
And Layla just goes, well, if Saint Nightingale is gracious and kind towards all of you, kind of eyeing towards Tom, well, that's just in her character in general. It's weird to get used to her being a saint.
Get used to?
Well, you see, I wasn't meaning to go into this. I wasn't close with her per se, but I grew up in Sundance Village around the same time that she was. After all, we are elves, and it was only 100 years ago.
I see.
So,
Are you jealous?
how old is she then?
Well, now she's immortal.
So she's however old she wants to be.
But she was fairly young when she did everything that she did during the war. She was in her 20s at the time.
Copy that.
Are you jealous?
Was that towards
I
Tom or
briefly knew her
towards
before
Layla?
too.
What, Layla?
And Layla says, no, it was an honor to fight alongside her. I do have some combat capabilities, but it was all hands on deck at the time, especially Sundance Village, such a focal point of religion on the continent of Brista. Anyone was involved, even farmers and villagers.
Hey, didn't we get jailed last time we were there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you
It
knew
was
her
when-
as well.
Not
Pointing.
personally, but yes. It's why I follow her now. I saw firsthand her example, her bravery and willingness to throw herself into the fray and stand up for what was right. And then after meeting her after she had ascended, now I follow her even more.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Is this gonna make things awkward when I ask her to step down?
Layla's
Just because
like,
you ask
you
doesn't
what?
mean she'll respond.
I mean, sure, but still.
Why were you asking her to step down?
It's a lizard folk thing.
Ah, okay.
Have you considered maybe that's why she didn't want to meet you?
Oh, sick bird.
Valid question.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Maybe you can, if you can never ask the question.
She
That
wouldn't
would-
have to answer.
That would imply she's afraid of having to answer.
Or that she is trying to prevent anything that could cause fractures among stand against Lycidas and his allies.
That's true. But
The thing
I
about
will tell you, when Elior perished, there's no one I would rather have ascend to sainthood than her. It only made sense.
I don't know about that. Soft skin and all.
Truly, she was an inspiration to all.
If you kick Sinevi under the table at that, I'm pretty sure that warrants a kick under the.
Ow. Why?
So,
Because you shouldn't be insulting her friend to her. That's kind of.
It's not an insult. It's just a fact.
One lizard's opinion.
I mean, I suppose that's another way of seeing it.
Disclaimer, the people's representative's opinion is not representative of the people of Crestmore.
I mean,
Maybe representative of some of the people, but not necessarily all of them.
so
Democracy, kids, it works.
I mean, apparently Father Milo didn't think highly of her. I remember. I haven't forgotten. I'm still gonna eat that guy someday.
I mean, I'm not saying that everybody loves her. I'm just, you wouldn't take it kindly if somebody was insulted. God, too.
I mean, people don't really speak an awful lot about Fazak.
Mel just goes, wasn't it? I think Father Milo was the one who didn't like me. Is that right?
Oh right, that's how it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, still probably gonna eat him someday.
Fair. So at this point, Layla just says, well, since you're here on
God damn it,
a mission from Saint Nightingale herself, that changes things, for sure. Lyman, why don't you go ahead and tell them everything that you learned? And he takes a deep breath, and he's been mainly quiet this time, but just says, yes, if you trust them. So, I was caught in the capital, Epivarma. I was doing some spying on, the castle of the Bellerose family, just seeing everything that was going on, and it's obvious when you're inside the capital city that although Fabian Bellerose is the face of the dynasty at the time, it's actually Lord Ekaros who's running the country. Some other information I gained is that Ekaros is looking to reclaim Palumrock as a naval base for the war. So that's why there's been an increased dynasty presence as of late. And one other thing I was looking into, but I didn't necessarily get the answers to, the king is still missing, and details aren't exactly lining up. The last place the king was spotted before disappearing was in the Nuovian forest, just above Sundance Village on the border of the Alliance. And the public is told that they were on a diplomatic mission, but it isn't exactly clear who they were heading towards. With that location, most people assume the Alliance, but it could have been the elven city of Nuova, or possibly even Death's Gate. And it was at that time I noticed someone who was following me, and he claimed to be an informant on the inside. I took everything with a grain of salt, just not knowing who this figure was, but he gave me a leather-bound book that detailed that the king's plans were to head towards the Obsidian Isle prison with Lord Ekaros in search of an artifact. And there was no mention of Nuovia or traveling to Sundance. In fact, they were planning to stay within Dynasty territory and take a ship from Ravaris, in part due to the prison's anti-magic enchantments. But before I could ask anything else, the figure was captured and carted off in a prison wagon. I got a little arrogant in my abilities, and I thought I could do some more sneaking around the castle, but I was immediately brought to Lord Ekaros, who took the book from me. And also, well, how you found me. My mind was wiped, and thank you for everything you've done. I wouldn't be here today without your intervention.
That's quite alright. We accept thanks in the form of gold, silver, and gemstones.
Information's also good.
So hopefully all I've told you is helpful.
Moderately so.
How do you think the other guilds in Polymrak would react to the dynasty's intentions to reclaim the city?
Layla very quickly answers this and just says, most guilds, except for those that are already in league with the dynasty, such as the Phantom Vanguard and the Iron Blades, they wouldn't be happy about this at all. In fact, part of the reason why they're all here in the first place is because the dynasty lost their control over the city after the war, and it's free reign for the guilds now.
So, you think that were we to intervene with the Iron Blades and the Vanguard, the other guilds might be able to unite and hold the city?
It's possible.
Or at least be willing to try to fight for the city and try to hold back the dynasty?
It is possible. If anything, the way I see it, the guilds would have more to gain if they fought against the dynasty.
Good. We just need to make the rest of them realize this.
Mess stuff up. Mess stuff up.
I will warn you of
Can
the
I vote
ones
we
that
leave-
might be tricky.
Can I vote we leave Tom to play with Onyx if we're going to go diplomating around the different guilds?
What? I am such a good diplomat. I helped get this man elected. And he's a lizard. Oh.
Out of context.
He's a lizard,
it's
man.
so funny.
Not a fucking lizard, Tom.
So,
I feel like that might have just have something to do with my natural charm.
What is this natural charm of which you speak?
Ask the pirates and Rylands.
No, to be fair, you are ridiculously charming.
Yeah, he's the bard.
Yeah. Ah! My eyes, my ears.
poor Ryland. So,
Don't worry about it, Ryland. I'll tell you all about it later.
Yeah, don't put Tom Fan in a corner. I'm good. We can do two waves. We can do the wave of diplomacy and then mess stuff up. I want to mess stuff up. I don't know if you guys heard.
Think about it. Who messes stuff up more than diplomats and politicians?
I'm not sure that's the kind of messing up he's talking about, but that's why I was suggesting we pay the Iron Blades and the Vanguard a visit.
We definitely want to pay the Iron Blades and get that high value prisoner out, and then we want to. Huh? It might be. It very well might be our Archmage.
How about a
Very
compromise,
well might be your
Tom?
mumsy.
If we go via some of the other guilds, we might be able to get some backup for this to make our raid on the others even easier.
Come on, we don't need help.
I guess.
Don't you want help getting mumsy back?
What?
My mumsy.
That's not my mom. My mom's possibly macking it with the king in the Blighted Lands or something. I don't know.
I see how it is. Your real mum shows up and your maybe mum is just thrown out on the street with the trash.
I'm trying to save her. I was the one that got her scraps, and nobody seems to want to scry for me.
We did scry for you. She was in a carriage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she was heading somewhere. So then, who is this high-profile target?
Close. Either way, let's find out.
All right, yeah, let's go mess stuff up.
If they turn out to not
I
be,
thought we were.
How
if they turn out to not
That's
be
the-
that important, then
how about a split of resources to achieve both? Layla, would you be able to contact the other guilds and try to rally them to this cause while we go after the Iron Blades?
Yes, of course. I will warn as we start heading into this, the Moon Shroud should be pretty easy to get to our side. We already have a good relationship with them. Rogue's Honor and the Fallen Dragon, they tend to be very neutral. Getting them to align to a cause can prove difficult, but if their sovereignty is on the line, that might be a good persuasive point. Fiends of
Okay.
Prestige
I mean, if they were,
has recently fallen in line with the Vanguard's interests. So you may have some complications with them.
Nothing
So
can
you
beat
think fiends are also with the Ironblades and the Vanguard?
From what I've observed recently, their leader, Dr. Malin, she is someone who gets swayed towards the side of power when she sees it. And if the dynasty is lining all of their pockets, then I can see her easily falling in line with everyone else.
In that case, if we go and get rid of them, surely they'll fall in line too.
exactly, it works in our favor. If we can eliminate the Ironblades and the Vanguard, we can demonstrate that we,
can
along with the other guilds, have power here.
Exactly. If we eliminate those two, she'll fall into line. Can't be trusted, but she'll fall into line.
Ow.
Well, into line, or she's eliminated as well.
Exactly.
Yes, and possibly even.
That's true.
That reminds me, I still need to get back to the Moonshroud about those bodies we recovered. Oh wait, Mass Requiem.
This is Mass Requiem.
Yeah, about those bodies we recovered.
Oh, yes, the ones behind the tavern.
Did you dump them out there?
That's actually something I would ask you. Where would you leave the bodies?
Wherever we were told to dump the bodies.
I mean, didn't we hand them over to like yeah, so like one of the guilds so like the whoever were associated could take care of it.
Yeah, they asked us to drop them off with somebody.
So probably the Moonshroud then, because with their
Okay.
more religious nature, they would ensure that there's some sort of burial.
Well, in that case, we need to hurry before they bury the bodies.
You don't like fresh dirt in your food?
Oh,
You were weren't you compensated with the pirate bodies of the Ironblades and the Phantom Vanguards at the dock?
no.
I thought we had to beat feet, so we couldn't really get many of those.
Well, you know where they might be. They might be with the Ironblades and the Phantom Vanguards. So let's go mess them up, and then we get more bodies.
Are you trying to appeal to his stomach?
I mean, it has been
Anything
at
that
least 3
works.
days. It has been at least 3 days since I had any fresh meat. So
And stuff
all
up.
the...
Mess stuff up.
right. Let us see here.
That's
Ah.
amazing.
We are equally unconvincing.
Yeah, so you're just both kind of in a lock on who's more persuasive. um, but where would you guys head first? Is there anything else you would ask Layla, or would you head out to a certain sector first?
You know where I want to go.
You want to go to the Ironblade. Are we ready to grab the piratesses?
Part of me
Can,
thinks that we should go through the Fiends of Prestige quarter into the Phantom Vanguard.
Or do we want to try and recover the target from the Ironblades? We don't want to risk them moving them somewhere else.
Moving
That's a
them
good
or
point.
deciding to get rid of them first, yeah.
That's
All right, well
fine.
then,
I thought we were hitting the
Then we-
Ironblades first.
so then we hit the Ironblades first. Let's attack them by sea.
Sure, works for me.
Okay, then we need our pirate friends to help us.
More allies. Sounds good.
I mean, do we have a ship for the pirates?
No, we just
Well,
swim.
we
They're
paid them so they could buy themselves a ship, and then we were going to liberate one of the Ironblade ships.
Oh yeah, so they probably should. They probably should join us so they can actually, take their ship.
They should definitely
Yeah.
join us. We can't sail for shit.
We proved
I mean, I
that
don't know
one
about-
already.
Don't know about that. I got us to Plymouth. didn't I?
we stole you a ship, but we crashed it again.
Did I or did I not get us to Pulum Rock?
Yes,
one of
but
those
did you or
plans?
did you not give us a way out of Pulum Rock via sea?
That wasn't part of the deal. I got us to Pulum Rock.
we never said we wanted a way out of Balloon Rock. We just
Exactly.
needed to get here.
And we did.
Instructions
Let's
unclear.
steal a
Transport destroyed.
Let's go. Let's steal a ship. Does any of you sail a ship?
That's amazing. So, do you head to the dock district first?
Yes.
Yes.
To go chat with our pirate buddies, I suppose.
Okay. So,
I'll
as
let do the
you
talk.
as you enter the dock district, if I could get a perception check from everybody.
Something decent. Not bad.
Nice.
30-20.
Sorry.
I love the rolling sound effects.
No.
So we have a 20, we have a 17, we have an 8.
And
It's
we
just all
have
over the
technical
place.
difficulties.
Okay.
There we go. I got an 8. I'm terrible.
One moment.
I perceive nothing.
Perception, or this could be good.
Get too busy thinking about.
Is it going to be as good as all my rolls? Yes, it
Maybe
is.
it's how your uncle.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
So,
Woohoo!
What are you so focused on?
Ryland and Derek, I'm not sure what you're distracted by. But
Derek is still just trying to think through the plan for how we're going to lead a rebellion of this city to eliminate the dynasty influence. He's working it through in his head like, yes, that should work. That'll sway her to our side when we show our power by destroying our enemies.
We haven't even met the person, and we're totally sure by destroying her allies.
She just wants display of power. We have displays of power. Just show her Sinevi's ass.
the
Clearly it
iron
worked on the
thighs.
pirates.
We put a holy relic on a guy's ass. That's how...
Oh my gosh.
Yep. I'm sure that'll convince them. I can even do a bit of a tail wag to really get them going.
You've heard of iron blades? Well, how about iron thigh?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
So, Sinevi and Tom, however, while Ryland and Derek are distracted, you notice that there are a lot of wanted posters around, and they seem to have your faces on them, or at least characterizations of what they thought you looked like.
Does Sinevi's have a mustache again?
Just to be on brand, yeah.
I mean, maybe
It did it
that's why
before,
Derek and
until
Ryan
that
were so
moment.
distracted.
Oh. Guys, why what's the paintings of us?
We're a traveling group of, awesome people, so they want to meet us.
Sinevi, are you a representative of Palumrak as well?
I might be, apparently. Why did nobody tell me?
Because you haven't eaten anyone yet. You got to eat the other representative first.
I'm pretty sure, Tom, don't think that's an actual thing.
I don't think Palumrock has a council.
Also a wanted.
Wanted. Does this mean they want us to run the city?
Finally, somebody wants me.
And Mel just goes, I don't think that's what that means. See?
Wait,
and it just says
out of
dead or
character.
alive at the bottom.
Is there a wanted poster for Mel as well?
It's
No, she was smart. She hid out of sight.
she's pretty hidden, and she also pretty regularly disguises herself while in Dynasty territory.
Damn it, Mel.
So there is an image, but it seems to be like some blonde elven woman instead, so it seems like some of the features are changed.
You know, that might be a look for you, Mel.
Well, I might actually be okay as is.
All right, let's strut our stuff and get to Iron Blades. Let's go.
In I feel like I'm standing out a bit here.
But yeah, exactly. There's even if we tried to like stealth the docks, we would get spotted so quickly because you guys are terrible.
I have a pass without a trace.
Excuse you, I have +3.
And Mel just says, I can help with some invisible people.
Is
Yeah,
that what we
Dark
want to
just
do?
sighs and clanks sadly.
And then there's Derek.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
I've got
exactly.
I've got a
Instead of
+2. It's just I've got a disadvantage.
Instead of
Well,
singling out Derek, I said everybody. But if you want to single out Derek, you know, whatever.
to be
I
fair,
I must admit I am not great. Without my pass without a trace, I'm not great. I will admit it. I'm usually pretty bad at my. Well, it's also that I roll like crap. But
Yeah, so in other words, we might need that invisibility, Mel.
I mean,
Okay.
I can reconfigure my armor for stealth mode instead, but
I can make 3 of
Silent
us
running.
invisible. Who needs it?
and like I said,
Well,
I got a pass without a trace.
So
Tom's
I usually
stealthy enough on.
yeah, I usually just fly above where anybody would be looking for me anyway.
Yeah.
to be fair, I feel like passive traits that should be able to affect all of us. Well, at least
Yeah.
as long as we're close enough to you.
It definitely a pass. I think it's a group spell. Yeah.
Yeah,
we don't
pass
wanna
without a
hide
trace is good. Mel's invisibility is limited to 3 or below.
Right,
If
so
we-
definitely, probably me, probably Derek, and I suppose Riley can decide. She is the only human, so she might be able to blend in a bit easier.
We definitely. Yeah, I was gonna say Sanivi. Some help. Glucose would probably need some help, and Derek might need some help.
We left
For
him in the water.
Oh, did we?
I don't know.
we could be hanging out at the Solace Inn.
He's currently
Oh, is
upside down in a
he?
trash can.
I was gonna say he's like ankle.
We'll say he's making cheese with Layla.
yes, that's what I call it.
Oh dear. Ah.
Yes.
I
That's
was gonna say I
amazing.
don't see how many people. Concentration up to an
It's our
hour.
special blend, yes.
Target self, range self. I don't know. Is it only to myself? I
Let's-
thought it was a group thing.
Like Petrol Trace is a 30-foot radius aura.
Okay.
Yes, it emanates from you.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say,
let's go find
I thought
pirates
it was a group thing. I was like, but I'm just reading and it's like self, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you're all good. It should cover everybody as long as you all stay close. But Mel's gonna cast it on Derek, Sunivi, and then she just goes, should I cast it on me or you, Rylan?
You do you.
Okay.
Well, although they aren't looking for you, but you do you. Because we definitely don't want anybody discovering you here. Just saying.
Okay.
And that way,
I suppose I could have.
you know.
I mean, the people back
Never.
there,
Why does he keep saying that?
the people back there
Doesn't
seem
he?
impossibly thrilled about her being here.
Doesn't he know he's not supposed to?
What?
Mel just says, does anyone have a modified memory spell?
What are you planning?
What? No, nothing. Nothing at all.
I get the feeling you don't trust me.
No, I do. It's just you're very honest. I mean, honesty
Sometimes
is
you're a little-
good, but sometimes just too honest.
You're just a little too honest. Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be working pretty well for me.
Uh-huh.
It does.
I'm not the one on the run from my own kingdom.
Mel just flips you off, but she's invisible, so you can't see it.
Does the classic thing of, I'm flipping you off. You can't see me, so I'm telling you, I'm flipping you off.
Yeah, exactly. So, she casts invisibility on Derek, Sunevi, and herself. If everyone can roll a stealth check, and those with invisibility can do so with advantage.
And
Yay,
plus
that
10.
means I can roll with no disadvantage. Yay.
Come on, give me something good here.
And mine's like plus
Oh
10.
my
Wow,
God.
that is.
Wow.
Wow, that is terrible. So, 19.
Mel didn't do much better.
Damn it, Mel. Why was
Mine
so
has
bad?
like a plus 10 and advantage.
Oh, wow. Impressive, Derek.
Don't we all have plus 10 advantage?
Yep, we do. So he's a
Okay.
whopping 32.
So
32.
Sunevi's technically a 19, Mel's a 17 with her plus 2 stuff. Nice, Derek's in that 20, so 32. Wow.
Ceases to exist.
That's new for Derek. And then Rylan would be 26.
Nightingale smiled on you tonight.
Apparently so.
So
Internally, he's freaking out like, I can't hear the clanking. Where's the clanking gone? Am I still here?
he's like, what is this?
Am I dead?
What happened? Where am I?
So you pretty easily make it past the guards leading into the Iron Blade sector. And
Well,
some things...
Before we're gonna go, before we're gonna go towards the pirates first to get them in on this whole thing.
Oh,
yeah, before
yeah.
we went invisible.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the stealth checks for when you go, but we'll roleplay that real quick. So you stop in the jury inn first, and indeed, Attila is there with the rest of the pirate crew. And she just says, "What are we doing?"
We're gonna go mess some stuff up. You wanna come?
You'll get a ship out of it.
And get you a pirate ship.
Another one.
I mean, that sounds good. So, are we... Which sector are you planning on going to?
Iron blades.
Iron Blades.
And possibly Phantom Vanguard afterwards.
And then Vanguard, and we'll see how things go after that.
Okay. Well, are you planning on stealing the ship right away?
We were gonna go in by water and kind of like steal the ship, and then you could take the ship and like the rest of, and then we could like go in and do damage inside
Okay.
to rescue some prisoners and cause even more mayhem.
Okay. If that's in the Iron Blade sector, they do have ships, but they are a little bit slower than the ones we spotted in the Phantom Vanguard.
So you want to do Vanguard first?
Well, we're good either way. We're just giving you the information about the ships. I think we can make either work.
I suppose in that case you could always use the ship from the Iron Blades to board the Phantom Vanguard ship.
Yeah, and then you can get a good Vanguard ship and have both.
I was going to say, why stop at one? You could have a whole fleet.
As long as you have enough people here who know how to sail. Because if you don't know how to sail, it's kind of silly. Yep.
Can you imagine? Stealing a ship when you can't sail.
I got the ship here safely.
Does she look amused by this joke?
She does. But she just says, I think we have enough pirates here with all of you. I think we can man 2 vessels.
I mean, not.
I wouldn't do
I
any
assume
more
you
than
know
that.
that we. I assume you know we're not gonna be any help on a ship.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
mean,
I
I
can
suppose we can.
kind
I suppose we
we
can
can
swap
kind of
the decks,
navigate
but
and kind of tie knots, but you're gonna have to get a lot of instruction otherwise.
Do you have
from what I
ranged
know,
attacks?
Yes,
Then you're
that we can
useful.
do. Okay.
from what I know, Glucose is very good at swapping the poop deck.
I'm good at anything to do with poop.
I wasn't gonna go there, but I appreciate your honesty, Glucose.
And Attila just says, so Ironblades first steal one of their ships, then make our way to the Phantom Vanguard?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That was planned.
And if you don't want the slow ship, you can always fire it and use it as a blockade in the Phantom Vanguard's harbour.
I like the way you think. Yeah, I think it's extremely reckless, but you know,
Have
you
you
only
met
live
us before?
once.
I suppose. You know, fate favors the bold. Or something.
Or the crazy, whichever one.
I mean, crazy or bold, it's a very fine line.
Very.
So, when's all this going to happen?
Oh, right now.
As soon as you finish breakfast.
Oh, like right now? Right now? Oh, okay.
Right now.
Unless you needed time to get something together.
No, there's no time. Pass without trace only lasts an hour.
That's amazing.
We're flashbacking. We're flashbacking.
Right.
She.
You're talking to air. we got our order of operations backwards.
So then she says, we've done some scouting in both sectors. The Ironblade sector, it's rather small. The focal point of it is the prison. And then there's some residential areas, and then the dock. Where are you striking?
Well, we want to
prison.
hit the prison for sure. We want to do a prison break. We were going to cause a commotion at the dock to pull people away from the prison and cause a commotion at the dock. Just so sink one
commotion in
ship
the
and
ocean.
steal the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let the pirates do the dock stuff and we do the prison stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think that will work. We can be sneaky. We'll maybe even utilize some of the sewers and make our way to that area, and we'll wait until we see a signal.
Okay.
What should the signal be then?
An explosion? We're good at explosions. A
Glucose
giant
just says,
fireball.
I could do that. Derek does the voice
Please.
better than me.
I can do that.
It's uncanny how
Yeah.
close you.
It is.
Yep, it really is. Maybe they're the same person. We just never realized.
We've got to spring the boys.
We've got to spring the boy.
Now we're just all glucose.
I mean, to be fair, have we ever seen a Darren Glucose in the same
But
room?
there's so many bees.
Oh god, that's a terrifying image.
Oh my god.
Just a room full of glucose.
Me, me, me.
Ah!
Me too.
Okay. So,
I do get I do get that reference.
So we're gonna blow something up to get the pirate. Let's get our friends up.
Yeah.
We could
So
blow this one up to get the. Are we gonna blow up this ship and let them take the other ship?
Probably.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
know, that's perfect. So
dun.
you
It'll be
guys are.
fine,
Is there
don't worry.
anything else you would relay to the pirates before heading out?
Mm, hmm.
You'd be
Some of you may
surprised,
die.
but I got laid.
He's very proud. He's very proud of that.
I am.
That
But
reminds
it's
me,
quite probable it may not have been an actual person. So, does it actually count?
I mean, if she casts the spell, it totally counts.
hmm. I mean, speaking of, is the halfling is the halfling there?
She is.
Oh, excellent. Hi.
Hello. And she's just. You see her smile for the first time and wave at you.
I did not expect that kind of reaction, but I welcome it nonetheless.
Are
Oh,
you
I'll
gonna
wait.
leave Auntie without saying goodbye?
What? Oh,
Oh, this wasn't Auntie. This was the other halfling he bit.
The other half. Oh, he has a thing for halflings. I
apparently
see.
apparently I do.
It's a trend.
It's on
No,
trend.
you know how it goes. Once coincidence. Oh, what? Once a chance, two coincidence, three's a pattern. I need a third one first.
I'm trying to think of an appropriate song, but the only thing that's come to mind is "It's a Small World After All," and that just seems wrong.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, especially with the
I don't know
halfling
why,
part.
but that does seem somewhat offensive.
Yeah, some lines should not be crossed.
Our whole stream is just offensive. It's fine.
We can skirt dangerously close to the edge, though. It's fine.
So, the pirates kind of give you a nod and they head out the door. They seem. It's been a while since they've had any battles, and the last one was chasing you. So, they're ready for
Good
some
times.
bloodshed again. But they start making their way, and they kind of give you a second to go forward, and seem to be waiting for you to get into the Iron Blade sector before heading in.
And we sure your pirate wife isn't going to turn us in, right?
Don't be silly. Of course she isn't. The pirates. They hate the dynasty. I think.
Messed the fuck. Messed the fuck.
So, you guys
to be
had
fair,
to.
if they were gonna turn us in, they would have done so when those posters start coming up.
True.
Ignore all the d20s. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, I don't like this.
Okay. So, that's actually for the pirates. But you guys make your way into the Iron Blade sector, and with your stealth checks from earlier, the combination of invisibility and pass without a trace, you don't have much of an issue getting in. They don't seem to notice you. And when you walk in, the description of the sector is pretty accurate. The focal point is the prison, kind of as a looming presence over this district. But you also get a pretty good vantage point looking at not only the docks in the Iron Blade sector, but you could kind of see over to the east where the Phantom Vanguard sector is. And you see that there seems to be some sort of guild hall there, and their sector is definitely bigger than the Iron Blades. You see a guild hall, and a heavily guarded presence at the bridge connecting both sectors. And then you also see in the distance there's also a temple with dark black and purple imagery, and it seems to be mostly ruins from what was left of the war, but seems to be under construction in some way, and there seems to be some workers there who are repairing this sector of the temple. And you head to the prison, though. And on the outside, it seems to be fairly guarded. You notice a couple guards that are just stationed outside, walking around. And there's only one entrance in through the front. Actually, I might be able to get you. Let's see here.
That seems like a fire safety hazard.
Just a little bit.
All buildings should have at least two entrances. I'm gonna have to call OSHA on that. Actually, that might be how we break in here.
I don't think they have a fire marshal.
I mean, if they do, that might be how we break in here. Just, get them on their ass.
So,
Just like put a fog cloud or a smoke cloud right at the door, get them to rush everybody out.
Exactly.
and let me give a little bit better of a description. So, the entrance seems to be about 15 foot across, and you notice that there are some stone stairs leading into the main entrance area, and the entire building seems to be mainly made of stone, but there are no other doors, no other windows except for one kind of leading into maybe some sort of desk or office area, and there's no glass, it's just heavily barred.
Well, good thing we all have experience with prisons.
Speak for yourself.
No, they caught you once or twice.
Yeah, we've all been jailed.
Well, okay. Depends on which me we're talking. The other, yeah, it gets confusing.
I mean, the other you did the murdering, but you were the one in the jail.
The other me does the murdering and the fun parts, and then I'm the one who wakes up in the prison. And it's like, why am I here? I didn't do nothing.
So, but
I've
we do
been
have
wrongfully accused.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Derek spent some time in prison before he joined the party too, so all good.
Alright, I want to sneak up on a guard and take a key or something. I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. Okay. This guard. And is this one of the guards at the front gate?
No, nearer the prison.
Okay.
This one's the prison, right? The blue building?
Yeah, I mean, unless one of you guys wants to break the iron bars, I just want to get in.
I can break those cuffs.
So, because you're so...
Hey, Mel, you want to turn me in? It would get us into prison easy.
Because you're so heavily obscured, the guard doesn't necessarily see you exactly, but feels someone feeling around in his pocket and just goes, "Who's there?"
Wait. I can, let's see, subtly cast. So I have meta magic from being a sorcerer, cast things without verbal or somatic components.
Ooh.
I can silk barbs, the 20, to be
Okay.
a lower roll.
Let me roll that one more time. And who are you passing the
Whoop.
advantage to?
I'll give it to Eric.
Okay.
Can't see me.
Oh yeah, I have to be able to see the person. Who's still visible?
Mel.
Mel's
No.
invisible.
No,
Okay.
Mel isn't.
No, she's
I'm
not,
in
yeah, so-
shadow.
Technically
I'm
just-
passed without a trace. Technically, you or I are the only two visibles.
Well, then it's Ryland. Enjoy advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving.
In
Cool.
1 minute. Within the next minute.
So
I really need to stab somebody.
very quickly, because of the silvery barbs, it just seems like a wave passes over the guard where he doesn't notice that you reach into his pocket and grab the key.
I guess it was just my imagination.
Must have been the
Now-
wind.
Now, what's the distance between the guard and the door that I assume is closed? Because I can't just open a door and not expect them to turn around.
Fair. They are. This guard in particular is about 10 feet away, but there's one guard that's standing closer to the door who's about 5 feet within.
Can I entangle them?
Risky.
You can, but it would definitely trigger
Since
a
I'm-
response.
Well, I'm just hiding with my pass without trace, so it's not like it's gonna ruin the invisibility on me because I'm not invisible. So I'm gonna. We want to complete. We don't want to.
I mean, when we're going to cause a distraction by the docks, so
We were gonna go cause a distraction by the docks.
Yeah,
so
so
that
send
the
them.
guard.
So we need to go throw like a fireball down at the docks. Well, you
Oh,
go do that.
Glucose.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
What do you guys have
I can
glucose
do a
off to do that?
gigantic- I don't use thunderclap because it really screws up all the wizards around. And everybody's around me is a wizard.
Just ask Mel to send up dancing lights or something into the sky, and
Dancing lights are burn thing. Mel, why don't you burn a keg of gunpowder down by the docks? Set it on fire.
I can, but it will drop invisibility.
that's true. That's true.
Stand close. I'll stand right close beside you, and you'll still have my pass.
And glucose just says,
Wait.
I mean, I could just blow shit up.
Let's do it.
Blow shit up. Blow
Hold
shit
up.
up.
Yep. Do it.
Okay. What building would you have glucose blow up?
This yellow one here. I don't like the color of his skin.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say this one because
Yeah.
it's right by the dock.
Yeah, probably the closest one to the dock.
Or is that? Yeah,
Okay.
that one or this one. One of those two should
Okay.
probably be the best one.
Let's go for this one. That's the furthest from the prison.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you send Glucose off on a mission, and suddenly you hear in the distance, boom, as a fireball just like annihilates this house, and then his little gnome feet just kind of scurry off, and then he casts. I think he has invisibility actually. He'll cast it on himself
He
as
probably does a
runs
happy
away.
little jig he probably does a happy little jig before he casts himself back invincible.
I mean, I'm sure if he doesn't, then I'm sure Carl does.
And you notice that all the guards that are in the Ironblade sector seem drawn towards the explosion, except the guards at the prison. They seem to have been
Damn it.
given specific orders.
Why
stay
are
at
you
the prison.
following orders?
Alright, well.
Since when
then
do
I'm
they
gonna
follow orders? They're supposed to be
Nerds.
like thieves and stuff. They don't follow orders.
I'm gonna
What
hit him.
is wrong with these people? All right, you hit him. Again, if you don't want me.
Okay. And you
You're
were
in
scared, so
All right, I'm gonna.
you got this. And we'll say you guys do get a surprise round since they were one distracted by the giant sound of an explosion in the background, and you were all obscured or invisible before you attacked.
Yup.
I'm entangling them both.
Okay, and let me switch this map over. Okay. We're in combat!
Yay!
Woot woot.
There's good stabbing.
And can you guys see the map now?
Stab. I have a black box, but
I
mine
see a
is
black
slow.
square.
Oh no.
I see a
everything.
black square and my whole world has turned black.
I see everything.
What about now?
No colors anymore, my whole world is still black.
Try scrolling down.
It's a black square, but then there's also a map of a rectangle. Just
Oh yeah. Yes, I see yes
Got it?
on the rectangle.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. And then let me switch this over so the stream can see.
I found the punk ass gods that we're gonna blow away. Gonna blow our way through the doors and come to save the day.
So
I mean, save the day is a little bit ambitious.
Relatively speaking, I guess.
Oh look, it's the same nerd from the docks.
okay. So
Stupid looking helmet, pointy sticks.
Tom, that's 13 total damage, right? So that, I believe, completely annihilates
well,
the guard.
it would be 13 plus 5.
Oh yeah, so even more. You just see as Tom swipes out the guard that he was trying to steal the key from, is just a pile of ash on the floor.
Is the other guard within 5 feet of the one I just killed?
Technically, yeah.
Well, then he would take the 8 fire damage.
Okay. And he's still standing, but not looking happy.
Well, if that's the case, then I'd probably stab him. Stab!
Okay. Go for it. And then Sinevi and Derek, you'll also. Well, if he
I mean, he's not gonna
survives
make it.
Ryland. But I highly doubt that. So go ahead and roll your attack, Ryland.
Where's my... 19.
That definitely hits. So go ahead and roll your damage, but he has 3 hit points left.
Woohoo! And I do +4, so this is going to be really hard not to...
Nice. So, with actually just 2 swipes between Tom and Ryland, both guards at the front gate are now down.
We did it quietly.
Exactly. So...
Relatively efficiently.
We did it quietly. One guard screams as they are stabbed and burnt to death. The other one screams as they are stabbed with a sword.
Only slightly.
They were stabbed quickly. They were... nobody heard it over the eruption of fire. Fine. It's fine.
And that screaming is just the air leaving their lungs.
Let's see here. Where's the other thing I'm looking for?
Well, I'll use the key.
You're just jealous because you didn't get to fist anybody this
I'll use
Worry,
the
I'll
key
be
and open the door.
Sure,
Okay.
there'll be plenty of things to do here.
Yeah. Go ahead and eat.
Easy enough. And then you see, as you open the door, that after hearing the commotion outside, a new line of guards are now ready. So let me reveal this. So you make it through the first door, and then actually there's a second lock as well. So there's 2 double doors that kind of leading into this area. And then we're going to go ahead and roll some initiative.
Oh yeah. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Oh, let me find something here.
Today's not my day. Oh, I have to reroll that. Great.
Am I still invisible because Mel hasn't done another spell yet, and I've not done anything?
Correct.
So is that advantage on the initiative, or
That
or
would
does it
make...
not have an effect? I can never remember.
Let me double check. I think...
Yeah, if you're or invisible, you get advantage on initiative.
There is a creature has some potency without the magic. Attack rolls against the creature of the event, and the creature's attacks roll have advantage. You get advantage on the attack roll at least.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Ryland
too.
Ryland and myself do not initiative.
Okay. So, we'll
It's
say...
cool. I'll do normal initiative.
Okay, we'll say roll normal initiative, but your first attack will be at advantage.
Sweet, works for me.
Okay. Awesome. So, there, let me roll for guards. Okay, that's a 5 for the guards. Then we're gonna do suits of armor.
Mel, you got this.
Suits of armor are 13. Oh my goodness, Tom's a 7?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I thought mine was bad.
I don't think I've ever seen you at the bottom of initiative. Sunevi beat you.
No,
Okay,
I'm shocked.
Tom used up all his energy after he got paid.
and then I'm gonna roll a secret one.
I mean, I did just take out the one guard, you know, maybe Was it ready for more?
Oh, nice.
I thought we
That
were-
makes sense.
If he is
Yes.
both paid and laid, does that mean he got played?
Potentially.
Probably.
Also, today
Oh,
we learned
no.
that Tom is a
Travel.
run thrust kind of man.
Okay.
What do
Quick
they call
finisher,
that?
eh?
The one pump chump.
Exactly.
Oh.
One,
Oh my
one step and
goodness.
he's all done.
Okay, I think I could have
One and
everyone
done.
in here. So, Ryland, you see Tom open up the doors, and you are up first.
God damn it, Mel. How did you get that low?
She sucks.
I don't know how I ended up going this fast.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to go into a rage and charge this one. How far
Okay.
can I get?
Let's see here. You are. So each group of 4 squares is about 5 feet, just the way it's set up. So you would get.
Okay.
Let's see here. 1, 10, 15. Are you trying to get the closest guard, or are you trying to get back to like the suits of armor?
I was trying to get that one.
That one. You would have to run in the middle
But
of
I
2
only have-
guards, but I think you could, theoretically. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could just barely get there to one of the suits of armor.
We don't know if that's actually animated. Or do we just assume it is?
You would assume it is because they have swords drawn and they're ready to go.
Okay. I would like to go for that one. Are they going to get an opportunity attacks when I charge through?
They would.
Oh, okay. Can I get to...
Don't worry.
Do you want to bottleneck them?
You're resistant. Don't worry.
It's true, I am. All right, I'm in a rage. I'm headed for the armor. I probably end up with tunnel vision. You know how I get when I'm in a rage. Armor, big bad. Me stabbity stab.
Okay. So, let me go ahead and roll for the guards then. But go ahead and roll your attacks for the armor.
Okay.
Well, actually, 1 attack since you raged.
And they will get my spores attacking them.
Well, neither of them hit.
I get 11.
Oh no. Unfortunately, the armor seems pretty beefy.
Yeah, I was going to say 11's not going to hit the armor.
Anything else for you?
No, I think that is a lot of nothing for my turn, but yeah.
Okay. So let me move you up to the armor. So Brylan is up here.
There.
Yes. And then up next we have Derek.
Right. So you've got pretty good constitution, right, Ryland?
Yeah, yes, I have a pretty good constitution.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Happy to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Why am I making a constitution saving throw?
So Derek is going to go up and position himself here.
Okay.
And then let me just set up my box.
Boom box.
Slightly, I need to be slightly more to the
I'm in
left
Derek's
hand
box.
side.
Ooh.
You are in my box. The idea is many people are going to be in my box. The party box. The party is here. This is my party box. 15 feet.
Can you get this one? Can you
I
tilt it so
can.
you
I
get
did
this
it a
one at
moment
the
ago when I
corner?
was practicing. I was practicing to see if it was even doable, and I found the perfect place.
I was going to say, you just
find
need
where
to
that
tilt it
was
like
now.
slightly the other way.
Yeah, there you go. 15 feet. He's clipping the one on the left
Yeah!
as well. Hey. And I'm
you
going
could in
to
that one too.
burst out of invisibility by casting a second level thunder wave around me.
Ooh. Okay.
So everybody in the box, who is not me, needs to make a Constitution saving roll, please.
Okay. So the guards are just straight rolls.
Oh no! You don't see that. You don't. I get to roll again. You don't see that.
Okay. So one
DC
guard
is 14.
14. One guard makes it, one guard does not. The suit of armor, let me roll and then I'll just add the mod. That's not gonna make it no matter what, so I won't even bother with the mod. So the suit of armor fails. That's in that box. Actually, I think there's a second suit of armor in that box. I just can't see very
Yep, there's
well.
2 suits of armor and 3 guards who are all in that box.
Okay.
Sorry, my color is not the best for this one.
You're all good. Let me roll for...
Will it change my box? It won't change.
That was the last guard I missed. And then the suit of armor is in at 20.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, it was 15 points of thunder damage, or half that
okay.
for anyone who passed.
Awesome. So we have, let me double check this, 2 dead guards. So we'll go ahead and X them out. And then 1 who survived. And then suit of armor seems to have taken a little bit of a hit, and then the other one took the full brunt of it. Okay, I think that's all of them. You knocked out 2 guards with it, though.
Yeah, pretty happy. And then bonus action, Derek is going to he slams a fist against his chest plate and sort of powers up his defensive field and just yells, "Come and get me!"
That's amazing. Okay. So now we move to the suits of armor. Let me get there. My roll 20 is being like so slow. It makes me so sad. So we're gonna do 2 slam attacks towards Derek, 2 towards Ryland, and then let me see. The other one will hit Ryland too. So sorry, Ryland, you're getting 4.
Yay, me.
And the 1 suit of armor almost kind of clambers over one of the tables to get to Derek. So here's the 2 towards Derek first. Okay. 16 and 10.
No, bounces off the armor.
And then I'm gonna be mean with the 2 towards Ryland. Let me see if they have enough movement to flank. I think they do. Let me see if he can get up and over.
I have to go over the table to do that. That's really awkward. Isn't that rough terrain or something?
It is. He rolled an 18 plus 2 on his athletics check though, so he does okay.
Unfortunately, he's fine. Yeah, I can't even.
Unfortunately.
No, yeah, I can't even argue that. That's
so. Here is the first attack. With advantage. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does. I'm armor class 50.
And then the second one is the 19.
And then
3 bludgeoning.
6. Wow.
5 bludgeoning. And then
wow.
There's 2 more attacks coming.
After the first one who hits me, hits me, the other guy gets disadvantage on me. My spirit's guardians activate.
Oh, cool. So after the first one
and
hits...
anybody else who hits me gets a disadvantage. They start.
Okay, good to know. So I will only roll 1 then. Let's see here. So that means only one more attack and it's just straight. Okay, nice. That did a lot of good. You only take 3 damage out of that. Okay.
I only take 3?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, and spores! You get spores, and you get spores!
It's almost like the Price is Right. You get spores.
I'm doing an Oprah. Everybody gets spores. I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Wait a second. Where's my spores circle? Ancient Protector. This. There's the Hail of Spores. Spores! It's only like a die for damage. It's,
Okay.
or something. But it is a...
That is a 3. So, go ahead and roll that d4.
Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo!
Nice.
The power of spores.
And the power of friendship. And then let me add... Okay. Alright, that's the suit of armor, and that brings us to Sinevi.
Yep, and being as Rylan has gone and gotten herself into trouble. That's
I mean,
usual.
I got into trouble.
Don't worry.
Know that.
Don't worry about it.
I like trouble.
I mean, that's all fine and good, but you probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't.
I probably
do that.
shouldn't go charging headlong into trouble. I know, it's probably bad for my health.
See if I move up to around. That should be 30 feet. And how far away from you am I currently? Too far, I think. Yep. I don't actually know. Yeah, probably too far. Do you measure attack range from the edge or the center of the square? Probably center, I would imagine. In that case, I am just slightly out of range. Both of them, actually. All part of the plan. Actually, yeah, I can make this work.
It's all up to you.
I really did think I would be within range here. I'm not. This is awkward.
Let's see here. Well, where did you start?
30 feet away from like down there.
Were you like towards the... Oh, okay, gotcha. So you were a little further away. 5, 10, 15, 20...
Alternatively, if you'll allow me to change my movement because I didn't actually think I would be off range. That's awkward.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Excellent, because in that case, let's just move over here instead of within 30 feet and let's go with form whip on this guy here.
Okay. Go for it. Whip it good.
I believe I'm invisible, so this should be with advantage.
It is.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Wait, 24.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, hey, 10 piercing damage and he's pulled 10 feet towards me.
Oh, nice. And that's the suit of armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10. So the suit of armor ends up there.
Yep.
Then...
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and I suppose offer quick prayer to Farsak and have a shield of faith appear around me.
Okay. Awesome. So, anything else for you?
Yeah, let me just finish my movement. I'm just gonna close in with this guy.
Nice. So,
Now that I've gone and blocked it all.
bottleneck it up. Alright, that will bring us to Tom.
Yes. So I'm kind of blocked.
You're welcome.
Actually, no. I'm gonna try to get behind the suit of armor. Can I like acrobatics around that
Yeah, and I'll
or
say,
something?
as long as you stay within melee range, you wouldn't provoke an opportunity on that.
Sweet. All right. So then I'm gonna green flame blade the suit of armor with advantage because I'm trying to get flanked with Sanivi.
Okay.
Right.
Nice. That definitely hits. Awesome.
And then so it's 21 damage to the suit of armor, 6 of which is
Oh, wow.
fire. And then it's 12 if the guard to the east is within 5 feet of the suit of armor.
He is. So
Yeah, he.
And is the 12 towards the guard?
Yeah, it's the damage on the right is always the
Okay.
jumping damage.
Cool. So that guard is dead. The suit of armor is really roughed up, but still seems to be standing.
Okay, that's okay. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points and cast Scorching Ray. And I get 3 rays. So there's an enemy in front of Ryland, an enemy next to Derek, and a guard all the way to the east. So those are going to be 3 targets.
Okay. Go for it.
2, 3.
Okay. The 11 doesn't hit either the guard or the animated armor. Who was the 17 towards?
So I'm going clockwise. So the suit of armor to the west is the 11.
Okay.
The 17 is the north, and the 21 is the guard on the right.
Okay. So you hit the guard on the right. Unfortunately, the 17 is right below the suit of armor's AC.
Okay, all right. Then 1 batch of damage to the guard all the way over there.
Awesome. So there seems to be a lot of guards on fire suddenly in this prison. But let it burn. Anything else for you?
No, I think that's enough.
Okay. The one guard left. Man, he's in a pickle. He's the last one left of his kind, anyway. He's gonna run over and attempt to hit Tom.
Whew, he didn't go for a silent alarm.
All right, I'm ready.
So this is
Congratulations, Mr. Guard. You will die braver than most.
I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay. So now he's just shaking in his boots. And he's just like, fuck, help! And that's gonna bring us to Mel. Who's gonna run. And she's still invisible. Everyone she's casted invisibility on. She'll cast haste on you, Sinevi.
Wait. Go.
Alright, and at the end of her turn, you see... Where does he pop out of? Actually, right behind you. you see an individual who's short in stature, around a little taller than Glucose. He's a Durgar with a long white beard, and he carries a quarterstaff in his right hand. And he just says, "How dare you infiltrate my prison? I will make you pay." And he's gonna unleash all 3 attacks on Sunevi.
Have a the
So
little
that
man.
is and he's flanking with the suit of armor.
That is true.
1d20. Okay, that's an 11 for the first one.
It bounces off Sunevi's masculine chest, I suppose.
Nice.
It's the shield, I suppose.
Okay. Man, he
Yeah,
is
that's
not
miss.
doing well. So that first attack just misses in general. Let me roll these a little bit quicker. I'll just roll straight rolls and then it's a +6 mod. So this is advantage for the second attack. So 11 plus 6, 17.
Nope.
Okay.
Kills.
And then round 3. And that's a natural 20.
Nope. Fails.
That's amazing. So, the last attack will be 1d8 plus 3, and then... Oh no, I forgot to press the roll button. And then 8 to whatever this is. Oh, great. Okay. So 4 plus 8. 12 for that hit. And that's
So,
everything you can do.
this. And, well, that's not good. Well, that goes for concentration already.
Oh
Ah, well, that's fine.
no! So, this new figure has entered the fray, but that brings us back up to Ryland. And I will check in since it's after 7. Is everyone good to keep continuing since we're at the top of initiative, or did you want to pause until next week?
I'm okay.
I'm
Up
fine.
to
Yeah,
the
we can,
group.
we can finish this group off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that will bring us to Ryland then.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack and recklessly attack because I think that's how I get my second attack. So yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Sword. 14, 18.
The 18 just hits.
I should just use. I was gonna say I should just use my backhand because I think I always hit better with my second hand. But anyway. For 5.
Awesome. 5 damage. Alright. And then...
Oh, plus 2. There's at least it was plus 2 plus 3 both times. Plus 3 both times.
Okay.
I'm a 3rd level barbarian now. Sorry, I forgot the plus 6 both times I hit. Oh no, this is the first time I hit him. So there is a plus 3 on that though.
Okay, you're all good? So then, let's see.
I'm all good.
And you said you did reckless attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, go ahead and make your second attack as well.
Okay. I moved things and I lost things. Hate when that happens. 17.
Oh no! 17 just misses.
Okay.
Well, if
But-
it was reckless,
You still get
That's me.
advantage for the second one.
Okay. Oh,
That's
21.
much better.
Yay.
There we go. Go ahead and
Yes,
roll
that's
damage.
better.
Nice. And
For another 7. Yeah.
okay.
No, 8.
Well, actually,
Okay.
just the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Math. Okay. Yeah, this animated armor seems pretty rough. But anything else for you?
Good. No, my reckless is my bonus. I'm not gonna move out of his, so he gets a free attack on me. My spores that happen at the end of his turn, I think.
Okay.
Unless you let my spores go early.
That
I
would be
don't know when
on.
they're supposed to go. I think it goes after he attacks me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So that will bring us to Derek then.
Okay, so I've still got the suit of armor up in my grill, right?
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Well, fist to the face, might as well. Ooh,
That hits.
19. Lovely. That's 5 points of thunder
Awesome.
damage.
Nice. So this suit of armor is also seeming pretty rough. They have a high
Wonderful.
IC, but not much in hit points.
Awesome. How rough is Ryland looking? Sorry, how are you doing?
— 37 and 56, so I'm not too bad.
Okay.
I'm a little rough. I'm not too bad yet.
Okay. In which case, then I'll just follow up with the second fist to the suit of armor as well. Might as well. 2 weapon fighting. 19 again.
Awesome. Gonna roll
One
that.
additional 8 points of thunder damage.
Nice. Okay. So let me add that in. Still standing, but all the metal is barely standing together at this point.
Alright, the fist further wrong at it again.
Fist
Yep.
that metal. Anything else for you?
No, that will do for me. Thank you.
Okay, so that brings us to the armor. Which one? We actually have this lined up in 3 different attacks. Let's do the ones towards Derek first. And these go back to being just normal attacks. So the first one's a 22, the second one's an 18.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So that's 8 bludgeoning on the first, and then 7 bludgeoning on the second.
Yep.
Okay, and then the ones towards Ryland are at advantage since she went reckless. So the first one's a 21,
Ew!
then the second one's a 20.
Oh, those are not good, but those both hit, of course.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna look rough after this, but at least I get to half the damage.
So it's a 5 and then a 4. And
Okay, so we take 5.
So 3 and 2 for you.
3 and 2. Yeah.
Okay. And then, let's see. Sunivi's is also at advantage because of the... No! Flanking. That did not help at all. Does the 18 hit?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay. So 1 attack got through. And that's 6 bludgeoning from the suit of armor.
Root.
So that's everything they can do, and that will bring us to Sunivi.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna go right ahead and return the favor
Nice.
by bonking it with my stick.
Bonk that suit
With
of
advantage.
armor.
And I have advantage because I have Tom there.
You got it.
Enjoy.
For 20. For 20.
That definitely hits.
Sweet. Come on, something decent. For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and you watch as this suit of armor just crumples to the ground in a heap in front of you.
Oh. Sweet.
Ka-cling!
And bonus action. The guy who just hit me very hard. Let's go ahead and hungry jaws that guy.
Okay.
Just to get some temporary hit points, hopefully. Does a 23 hit?
That does hit.
Sweet. For a whopping 6 slashing damage as Senu bites into him.
Nice.
And for the haze, due to the haze, I also have the option of doing another attack action. But before I do that, since I do have 60 feet of movement, let's just go ahead and circle this guy a few times just to confuse him. There we go. Don't know if that actually worked or not.
That's amazing. He's just looking around like, what the fuck are you doing? Fight me!
I'll do what I want. That I may have confused myself as well. That's only a 14.
Yeah, unfortunately that misses.
Mel, I'm gonna need you to come a little bit closer so I can get that flanking advantage. Yeah,
She's like, I don't do well with melee, but I'll try.
That's the spirit. Oh, and don't lose concentration.
I'll try! She yells again. Alright.
Yeah,
You can still hide behind the corner. Just, make sure you don't get in the way. Take the power.
So,
So we're fighting while Mel is raiding the corpses, right? That's what she's doing?
she can. She's pretty much up
Well,
for anything at this point. You've corrupted her enough.
Aww.
So, at this point, that's gonna bring us to Tom.
Right. So I'm gonna do another scorching ray.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna go south, west, and north
Okay.
to the so Sunevi's enemy, Derek's enemy, and Ryland's enemy.
Okay.
You don't hit me.
I won't hit you.
So unfortunately the 12 misses. The 18 hits. And then the 15
Yay.
All
misses.
right. So the 18 was Derek's enemy.
Yeah, the 18 still hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And that's enough to bring down that suit of armor in front of Derek.
Awesome. Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action to disengage, and I'll go here so that Ryland can have advantage without using reckless attack.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
And that will bring us to our very lonely guard. Who's just like, I guess I'll hit the lizard. Walking over to Sunevi. And he's gonna take flanking from Troz.
Fine, little man.
That does not help when it's a guard, so horribly misses with his spear. That's gonna bring us to Mel. Seeing the haste is doing you some good. She's gonna
Goes.
she'll step up And she's gonna attempt to whack this guy with her staff.
Ah, that's it. Give it to him.
So I
With
think
with advantage.
it is with advantage. It's also a -1. um,
She'll be fine. Have faith in Mel.
okay, so thankfully that hits even at the 17. So, and then we get her staff information. Staff 1d8. Hey, that's a pretty good roll for her.
I think she's really that awesome.
She has the potential to heal people with the staff with how bad her strength is. But, there we go. We'll add that in. That's Mel's turn, which brings us to the bottom of initiative with our new friend, who is going to Hunter's Mark you, Sunivi. Then is gonna do. Let's do the quarterstaff again. With advantage because of the guard.
Dude.
Okay, 11 plus 6, 17?
Oh, that misses.
Okay. And here's another one. Nice, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then we'll roll all the damage together. He's also gonna spend a key point to attack one more time. 16 plus stuff?
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, so he gets 2 hits in. So that's 2d8 plus 6 technically. And then, okay, so that's 16, and then with Hunter's Mark, that's an additional 3 for 19 points of damage.
Good root.
Yeah, he's not happy. He broke into his prison.
Get over it. It's just a prison.
So,
Oh, is that what this is?
yeah, he seems to have some stake in possibly owning the prison, so he's not too happy.
He seems to be taking this personally, huh?
Very much so.
Dear.
That will bring us back to the top with Ryland.
You really have to die now. You're really embarrassing me. Everybody else has taken out people except me, and this is embarrassing. You really need to die now.
Nice.
19.
That hits.
And a 21.
Both hit.
So we have 6 and 3 is 9.
Okay. Oh, it's still
And
1
a
hit
9.
point after that. And after both attacks, the suit of armor is down.
Yay!
Ryland took one down too.
Yay!
So now there is only seemingly 1 enemy left on the battlefield. Seemingly.
This one or this one?
The
This
one...
This one.
One in between... Oh, there's a guard left. I keep forgetting because he's basically useless, but,
I was gonna say hasn't done much, but
yeah, so technically 2 then. Alright, so, any movement for you?
I don't. I don't think. I don't think I need to do movement. I think I'll stay put.
Okay.
Unless it looks like there's a door that somebody could come in.
You take a look around, and you get the sense that most of these are cell doors that you're spotting on the
Okay.
inside. But none of them seem open yet.
Okay.
So that will bring us to Derek then.
Intimidate him. Say if he doesn't want to die to tell us where the very important prison.
Yeah, pretty much what Rylan said. Derek is just going to advance menacingly with fists raised, crackling with thunder, and just say, "Are you going to tell us what we want to know?"
Okay, and is this towards the guard or the other guy?
This will be towards, I presume, the other guy? Do we think the other guy's the best choice here?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Towards the other guy.
The other
Because
guy.
if you
The
don't
other
tell
guy
me,
probably knows
I'll do
more.
to you what I'm going to do to him.
Mm.
Make an
There
intimidation
you go. It's
check.
a twofer. A twofer. Oh, this will go well. I'm really good at those.
How come you don't look You've got like sparking fists. How do you not look intimidating?
Derek has no charisma at all.
Because he's short.
Yeah, everything.
He just snarls at you.
That's prejudice. That's prejudice against short people.
But don't worry, I like short people, apparently.
Apparently,
And
Uncle Sinevi really likes short people. Apparently.
now that
Don't
you've
you
got
think
a better look at him, if Derek can make a history check.
Yeah, sure. We might, if we're lucky, have slightly better results with that one.
Nice. So you take in this individual, and he's dwarven in nature. Definitely a Durgar, and it's strange to see his kind at this part of the continent. The only time you've run into them would be in the ice fields. There are entrances to the Underdark. Also in the Blighted Lands, of course, there are entrances to the Underdark. But this far west, you just think that's a little strange.
Aren't you a little far from home?
And he just smirks and just raises his staff and says, I could say the same to you.
Touche. Got me there.
But that, do you attack anyone?
I mean, yeah, I'll throw a punch into the guard in front of me if we're not getting anywhere with
Yeah, he doesn't
my,
seem to be
my lovely words.
very receptive.
Well, then we will say, I'll do to you what I'm going to do to him. 15?
15 misses.
Ah. I'll do to you what I'm going to do to him. Miss.
Just
Maybe that's the reason they're not that intimidated.
anything else for you?
Was the 15 with advantage?
Oh, let's see.
It was rolled with advantage, yes.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Sadly.
Anything else for you?
No, that's that. Thank you.
Okay. So that will bring us to Sunevi,
Yes.
who's surrounded by a
Yeah.
guard and a Durgar.
Indeed I am. So, let's swing first. I'm not in a good way, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's settle for second level cure wounds on myself because I need the health.
Fair.
Give me something decent, please. That could be worse. 10.
Nice.
There we go. Then bonus action. It's a guard who's insisting on still being here. Let's go ahead and bite and hungry jaws him
Nice.
at advantage. Come on, give me some reasons. Oh, that's 50.
Oh no! Yeah, 15 just misses. This guard insists on sticking around, apparently.
Well, in that case, let's make sure he doesn't. By using the extra action from the ace to hit him with my stick.
Nice. Hit him with
Going
your
to-
stick.
You're going to. There we go, 24.
That definitely is.
Dead bong. For a whopping 5 points of
He's
damage.
still standing. Ow. He has 11 hit points.
Damn it, get the message.
He's like, I will not die here.
Apparently not.
So
Somebody
if we
killed that
open
guy.
the path to the door, would you run out and leave? I mean, just a
And
question.
his boss is just shaking his head at him and he goes, no, of course not.
Once we kill your boss, would you just tell us what we want to know and leave?
Ask me afterwards,
When we
he
kill your
yells.
boss, will you tell?
So, is that everything for you, Sinevi?
Yep.
That'll bring us to Tom then.
Let me show you how it's done. And I'm gonna jump and green flame blade with advantage, and it's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Nice, that hits. And he has 2 hit points, so you probably don't need the roll damage.
All of it, all of the damage.
He goes up in a green pile of smoke. And his last words are, I will not die here, and then just crumples to the ground.
And then,
Oh, sure.
as a bonus action, I don't have much that I would even bother with. Yeah, I'm good here. Yeah, I'll just keep staring down the one guard. I guess we want him to find our prisoner. So should I intimidate him too? I kind of just cut this guard in half, from above.
You can certainly try.
All right.
Okay.
And down.
Don't be a bitch.
Actually, he's actually pretty decent at
Yes.
this, so not good enough. Okay.
Bite me.
So he seems to falter a little bit, seeing all of his allies around him fall, and
Have suffered a minor case of death.
he's kind of looking towards the door, but now all the guards are dead, so we'll take them out of initiative. And then Mel is... she's going to take a step back, disengage. And she's gonna look out towards the street and just kind of make a perception check. Okay. And she's just keeping a watch out and just says, I don't see anyone coming yet. Now it's Ironblade's turn. He is... he's gonna try to attack.
Is this job really worth dying for?
I
But
didn't hear no bell.
he seems a little freaked out by Tom. Let's see here. He doesn't have advantage anymore. Instead, he's gonna start punching Sunevi.
It's rude.
um,
Don't punch the lizard.
then
Miss.
there we go.
That's it.
And he'll spend a key point.
On it.
Does the 21 hit? So that
Yep,
is...
21 hit.
Okay. That will be... Let me roll the 2d4 for the unarmed strikes. So that's 5 plus 4 would be 9, plus another 4 would be 13.
Yep.
Plus another 4 for the crit would be 17.
Ouch.
So he does 17. And he's just gonna say, I will not run away from my keep. This is my territory. Do what you must, but I will not falter. And that's gonna bring us back to Ryland.
Looks like we've got ourselves a hero.
Not for long. More like a martyr. But I gotta run. You guys are welcome to kill everybody left, but I GTG.
No worries. And actually, since we are at the top of the initiative, let me do another check-in anyway. Do you want to pick this combat up next week?
I suppose this is fine bunch of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that way we have everyone here for it. But you notice this person is definitely angry that all of his allies are dead, looking fearfully towards Tom, and also glancing towards the door to his left every once in a while. So he seems to be anticipating. But we are going to go ahead and stop this combat here and pick it up next week at the top of initiative. Thank you for everyone for watching, and we will catch you next week for some more Caffeinated Arcade. Have a good rest of your evening!